Okay, so to begin with, please tell me your name and what school you go to.
My name is Minh Hằng, and I'm in the Brisbane Secondary School and the last year, the ninth year.
Okay. Okay, for part one, I'm going to ask you, what is your favorite game?
Actually, I don't play any games. If I had to choose, maybe the Subway Surfer one because this is quite very familiar with like all the children, at least in my country, and also it's fun to play with, and I also enjoy to like play in the team mode when I can play with my friends.
What type of games are most popular among children in Vietnam?
I think some games is a little bit illegal, but maybe Free Fire and also Roblox because I cannot remember, but one among those games are just for like adults only because it was very violent when like the humans in the games they kill each other to have bonus points and other stuff. But I don't know how like very randomly all children are start to play those kind of games now.
What kind of games do adults like?
Mm, I don't even know that how those are playing games, but I think those are very the part of simple games, like the four-player games when we have some just very simple game and like running games on the phone, and then all the users can play it together just on one phone, but like four players. I think those kind of games are very like popular because they can play together and it's simple and also like relax and like things like that.
Have popular games changed since you were a child?
Of course, when I was a child, all the children were playing like traditional games, just something like the games that Vietnamese used to play from like a long time ago. Like I don't know the names in English, but like when um, we have two teams and each team is holding some like a rope, and then we have to pull it until it's going to our place like that. But until now, because I think since COVID-19 the technology started to became very popular, and all people are like fancy of those kind of things on the internet, and now children all like scrolling on TikTok and also play computer games, not those like traditional games anymore.
Okay. For part two, I'm going to ask you this question. Describe a picture or photograph you have in your home and like very much. You have 1 minute to plan your answer. You can get closer if you want, it'll be more comfortable. Okay, go ahead.
Actually, my home do not have very like many photographs to like for like exhibitions or something like that. But in my room, I have one poster about my favorite character in Harry Potter, and I have it since I bought the full. I have to say it's the full set of all like 8 volumes of the Harry Potter series, and the publisher gave me the poster of Hermione Granger, which was the like the best friends of Harry Potter, and have the like all the experience with him and fought with the Dark Lord in the end. And I also she was something like my bias, like the character that I like the most in the series because she was very beautiful at first, and also she was smart. I think so, maybe. And she was so great in all classes she had attended, and also like all kind of thing like a good child had, and also she was a bookworm like me. And for the second reason why I have that photograph at home is not just because I have nothing to decorate my my room, so I choose that poster. And later on, I cannot remember when, but I also like use the acrylic marker to to draw also some like kind of the small flowers and all things like to decorate it. I think in the future I will something like I will buy some more poster, and then maybe her friends like Harry Potter and also Ron and her like father and mother to have around that poster because that poster like look so lonely. I think.
Okay. Should everyone study art at school?
For me, they just only have to study art when they was like a child, but when they were like when they are somehow like they are older, like in secondary school or in high school, it's just must be the like the subject that they can choose like to study or not, because not all the children have the potential in that kind of subject. Like maybe somebody will be like good at art, but somehow like boring at music or things like that, and they can have like a confidence in front of their friends.
Okay. How can artists gain attention for their work?
I don't know, like, and I'm not an artist, and I have so many artists like they were starving to death when they was alive, and later on like many decades later their artwork start to be famous, but they like those artwork, I mean they still like couldn't help the artist anymore. And I think it's just something like based on the own chances of the like how the students, how individuals are paying attention tools like that. There are some arts that they were very seems to be very stupid, but the science was good. Years later, people start to like it, and people start to go and see it, and also buy with a very high price.
Okay. Well done. Copying